Happy Wednesday, boys and girls. My name is Jeffery Scott Mitchell, and I feel bad. I feel bad for calling off. I feel bad for calling off. Yes, I called off work. Yes, I called off work because my nasals were starting to act up a little bit, and I woke up early, and I laid in the bed. It's raining. Today is an office day, which I'll come back to later, which means I'll address it right now then, which means I would have to drive into work. So before I got up and looked, in my mind, it's wet, it's rainy, I got to drive into work. And I realized that if I lay in the bed too long, I go in a certain direction. If I wake up and just lay there in the bed, scrolling or doing anything else, I sink into a feeling. And it feels so good to be in that feeling. And the thought is, I'm calling off work. Because I wanted to stay in it. And I have no justifiable reason to call off other than mental health, taking a mental day. Can I walk down there? Can I walk down there without killing myself? You think I can? I don't know. You think I can walk down there without killing myself? You think I should try it? I do like to walk along that path. Can you see it? I don't know what you can see. Let me see if I can see what you can see. Yeah, can you see a little bit of it? Down by the wash. Can you see the clouds in the back? It's a nice day. I should do it. All right, here I go. Why is there poop on this thing? Who poops on the slope? Probably humans. Okay, I did it. I made it. Can you see? Can you see? Let me zoom out so you can see. Can you see it better now? See what's going on here? The wash. Down here on one of my it sounds so bad if I hold it up like this. Hold it up like if I extend it and hold it up high. I think the angle is what counts. Let me tighten that up. So I hold it up high like that. It's not so bad, huh? When I hold it down like this, is where I got to apply leverage. If I put it up, it's extended all the way. Put it that way, so. How's that? Anyway, I'm always testing, and I like it. I'm always testing, and I like it. So here I am in this Hollywood city, the city of the stars, moving, grooving in cars. Well, I guess I stay. You know what? That song was in our record collection before I was allowed to buy records. That song was in my record collection before I was allowed to buy records. And Hollywood Swingin' was one of my favorites. Hollywood Swingin' was one of my favorites. So I grew up. I evolved and I grew up thinking Hollywood. You know, Hollywood was always there. It was in my mind. Can you see? I don't know what you can see. Can you see anything? Let me see if I can see what you see. Oh, it's not recognizing my, there we go. You see what you're seeing. Can you see anything? Can you see the wash? Put my camera out over that. Hold my camera out over all the water. Oh my God, I'm scared. I can't do it. I'm scared. But anyway, so I grew up Hollywood. Hollywood Swinging, the idea of Hollywood. The idea of being in Hollywood. Los Angeles, California. The whole thing. So from a young age, I was always, not always, I can say. I mean, I've been into it. LA, I used to think New York now. You know, I told the story about Felix and Oscar getting out of, coming out of the apartment, hell in a cab. And the Odd Couple was one of my favorites. Oscar, being all sloppy, but Felix made the show. We all know Felix made the show. Oscar was the thing, but Felix made the show. And another thing about that I was thinking, during Gilligan's Island, and I was thinking about, who, not quite who my role models were, not quite who the role models were, but who the people that I looked to. And I said Meathead might have been one because he was atheist. The other one for sure and by far was the professor on Gilligan's Island. I didn't want to be rich. I didn't want to be the skipper. Even though I thought Gilligan was cool because he could basically do anything he wanted and was silly and out there. I had sympathy for Gilligan, but the professor was the one, what he was doing and what he said was the one that I would listen to, or maybe not gravitate. You know what I need to do today? I need to get in my storage. I need to do something productive today. Because here's what happened. I woke up, so I'm feeling this kind of way. And I laid in the bed too long, and I got lazy. I'm like, oh God, I don't. And it was. I went too far. I went too far with it. I let it get too far in me. With the rain outside, quote unquote rain. You can see how much rain is out here right now. And so, I text off. As soon as I did it, I felt better. Because, as soon as you call off, you get that shot of adrenaline. And you feel better. Then it goes away. Then you feel like, okay, I'm glad I called off. And then, but this time, I got up. I started feeling bad. I shouldn't have called off. Because it's an office day. I love going in the office. Driving downtown LA. Being with the folks. And I'm sure the folks love being with me. So, that part, and just being active and not overeating and not being lazy, and not using PTO, because I'm up to 26 hours of PTO now. Now I'm gonna go back down to 19, which ain't horrible, but just going in the office, seeing everybody. We always have a good time in the office. I always have a good time. But I was just laying there and I felt like I couldn't do it. So I said, look, all right, but I wasn't feeling lazy. I've been trying to eat right, trying to get over my cravings from, not smoking Black and Milds anymore, trying to replace that stimulation. I've been doing fairly good, even though I had a breakdown last night. But I was doing good. Yesterday I did good. I was doing stuff, doing videos, up around this, doing that, My energy was good. Got off work and went to the grocery store to get cottage cheese and some Kool-Aid. Because I figured what I'm going to do is, I was drinking that Simply fruit punch and those Simply lemonade drinks because they don't have fructose or whatever. Those are good for you. But all the bottles started to get on my nerves. All them empty containers started to get on my nerves for whatever reason. And it's not even the price, because I could probably get the knockoff, the Kroger brand knockoff ones. It's not the price, to have a good drink, because I needed a good drink. Because yesterday, I ate and did my thing, but I didn't have a good fruit drink. But, I drank water, and it wasn't the same. It's not the same, okay? So I wanted a good fruit drink to go with my food. And what I've been doing is I eat breakfast, and during the day I don't eat till I get off work. I try to eat a little breakfast, and I'm teaching myself not to eat anything till I get off work. And granted, when I get off work, I go eat shit. But we're working on that. Baby steps, one thing at a time. So I wanted some drinks, so I got up and I went to the store. You know, I felt good. I loaded the car up for some stuff that I was going to drop off at Goodwill. Yeah, some stuff I was going to Goodwill. When I got in the car, map said Goodwill was still open. And so I said, let me run up there. It wasn't open. I didn't care because it was just good to be out, good to be driving, you know, good to be doing stuff. So my energy was good. My energy has been real good. Then I got to Ralph's and got a bunch of candy. I said, I'm going to get candy. I'm not going to get cookies or anything because I got fortune cookies from the Chinese food we got Christmas Eve. I had like 10 or 12 fortune cookies because I got the family meal from the $40 family meal from Chinese food on Kendall in San Bernardino. They make the best black pepper chicken. The orange chicken, I don't usually like, but the orange chicken set off, the sweetness of the orange chicken sets off the black pepper chicken and the barbecue pork. Or did I get barbecue chicken? I think I got barbecue pork. So I got barbecue pork and the chow mein, and it's just good. It's just good. It's just good. So I got Whoppers. I saw some Haribo, what's it called? Haribo candy. It was on sale for half price. I got one of them. And I got a box of Dots. You know, I came home and ate all 3 of them box things and all them damn thin cookies after eating dinner, which was ham, stovetop dressing, which I Googled and found out stovetop dressing is so bad that it's banned in some certain countries. I had that, stovetop, it's a little, and the rest of the orange chicken. So I finally killed all the leftover Chinese food, ate the rest of the orange chicken, and I had, and my Kettle brand, no salt potato chips. Kettle chips, no salt. Some of that. And I got Kool-Aid. But when I got the Kool-Aid, you know, I made the Kool-Aid, but I diluted it 2 times. I diluted it 2 to 1. Instead of making 2 quarts, I made a gallon, 4 quarts, took the same amount. And it's definitely not as sugary as the Simply stuff. And it doesn't have that impact, but it got the job done. It got the job done, and that's what made me happy. It got the job done. I felt good about it. You know, I'm able to drink it. I tried to Google, you know, the sugar intake, the recommended versus that and all that. And, you know, I'm happy with it. 2 to 1. I'm not drinking that much because I'm definitely not drinking the 0 sugar stuff anymore. And the Simply lemonade stuff, I think, just because it doesn't have any fructose in it, I think they put sugars in it. You know, just little stuff, just do little stuff. So I'm feeling good, as you can see. I'm feeling pretty good. So I'm laying in the bed, you know, after I called off. I'm feeling some kind of way. I'm definitely feeling some kind of way. I am definitely feeling some kind of way after calling off. And so I got up and said, I got to get up and do something. This day can't be wasted. This day, I cannot waste this day. Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me. Prayer circle. Come on. Call a buddy. Form a prayer circle. Pray that Jeffery does not ruin this day. Does not squander this day. So, and that would, it would be a good day if I went to, it would be a good day if I went to storage. It would be a good day if I went to storage. So, oh, that's a good shot. So, that's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to put that in my head. Go to storage. Drop the stuff off at Goodwill. Go to storage. Drop some stuff off at storage. If I can do that today and keep it moving, just keep it moving, you know. At least not get lazy and all, you know, fat and lazy today. At least that. Something productive has got to come out of the day because I should have went to work. Oh, did I tell you about the nasal spray? The thing is, I wake up in the morning, my nasals start to hurt, I call them nasals, so on purpose, Nasals, nasals. My nasals started to hurt, and then eventually I started getting a headache. And I felt them starting this morning, just a little bit. I felt them starting. I was like, oh God, here we go, here we go, here we go. And so I'm laying there thinking, all right, I got to get up and put something in my stomach and probably take some Tylenol or Claritin, maybe even go to the store and get some Sudafed. In fact, I might do that anyway. So I'm doing that. Then I'm looking at my cabinet. See, I'm feeling good, so I'm like doing stuff, looking at my cabinet, seeing what can be cleaned out of there. Just constantly, thinking about what I can do to be productive, to go forward. So, and I seen this nasal spray that the doctor gave me a while back. So I said, let me try it. So I went ahead and I hit myself boom, 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 boom in the nasals with that spray, and it seemed to work immediately. And it kind of feels like it's still working. That's one thing about life and experience. You learn stuff every day. You know how much research and effort I done put into trying to diagnose why I be getting these headaches and this nasal stuff. Used to be because of the rain. I thought it was because I was smoking. When I did stop smoking, it did seem that the allergies weren't too bad. I figured they were out. First, they used to be allergies. First, they were full-blown allergies. Before the rain would come, I would have allergies. Nose running, eyes running. I mean, just mucus everywhere, That was just full-blown allergy. And sometimes it gets so bad that I get chills and blah, blah. But lately, the allergies have gotten better. It's not so much allergy now. It's like a burning sensation in my nasals. And then eventually I started getting a headache. So I could kind of foresee that. I could feel that coming. So this morning, because like I said, with age and experience, you start to recognize things. So this morning, when it started, I recognized what it was going to be or what it could turn into. So I said, all right. So I got up, and I was like, that's what made me kind of call off. I was already feeling my head hurting, my headache coming in after this feeling. So I got up. I said, all right, I got to do something. I can't lay here. I just can't. So let me get up and do something. So I got up, threw on my same nasty clothes that I do every day, and I said, just get outside and start walking. Just walk somewhere. Grab your selfie stick, grab your wireless microphone, and just get out there and go. So I did. And that's why I'm out here now on Ventura Boulevard, walking, doing what I do, taking the non-default route. I'm gonna go Burlington. I should go to Burlington. I got clothes. I don't need no more clothes. In fact, another thing I'm taking some clothes to Goodwill, got rid of some hangers. I got like way too many hangers. Gonna get rid of some of them. Just like, clean up. Yesterday I cleaned up from under the bed, ran the vacuum under there, or let the Roomba get under there, clean all that out. Just, I'm busy, I'm feeling good. And I don't want to waste that energy. You can see probably the way I'm talking and walking now, that there's a sense of energy, or what I call, I'm feeling gooder. Actually, I'm feeling gooderish. Right now, I'm probably feeling gooder. Gooderish means I'm almost feeling good. Good means you're feeling good. Goodish means you feel like you're feeling good, but you're not really sure. There's sometimes when I know I feel good, I'm just boom, yeah, I feel good. And sometimes I feel gooderish when I know I feel good at a higher level, on a little extra good feeling to it. And then there's gooderish, to where I'm feeling gooder, but it feels like it can go to that next thing, It's like I'm feeling gooder, but it feels like this can go someplace. No, that's gooder. Gooderish is when I'm feeling good, but it feels like it could go someplace. It could go to gooder. Anyhow, so I hit that nasal spray. It seems to be working. You just got to take a day at a time. See what goes on. And in my calendar, whenever I get a headache, I put it in my calendar. I make sure I put the word headache in it. And then in my Google calendar, I can do a search for headache. And then every day that I got a headache, it'll show up. And it looked like they all started in December. Like December just started. December was just a tough month. Seemed like I was getting them every day, if you ask me. Felt like I was getting them damn things every day, but it wasn't. I looked every few days. And the one I had this morning, I was thinking, hell, didn't I just have one yesterday? It had been 3 or 4 days. And it's the rain. It could be the rain. It could be December. It could be the dry air. Speaking of which, I don't know if I said this before, but I want to say it again. It's about moisturizing. It is about moisturizing. I got that Savarve, whatever you call it, Savarve, and I got Lubriderm. I was ultra moisturizing. And I think the moisturizing helps me to not be, what's the word, cold. Not as cold as I seem. I can be sitting in that apartment and be cold. I think it may be because my skin was dry or this or that. So I've been like heavily. See that? See, look, see? 3 of us again. 3 of us again. Walking almost parallel in a straight line. Y'all see that? But I realized too, that when I walk by somebody and it doesn't happen, I don't recognize it. So, but when it does happen, I recognize it. I become cognitively aware. So that's probably the situation. So I hit the nasal spray. And of course, I'm gonna go home and overdo it. Probably hit it again. But I'm gonna read the directions. I'm gonna read the directions and say how often I should do it. And I shouldn't, and I'm not going to just go there and just hit it. I'm gonna let it play out, see what happens, see if I need to stay away from clarity. I might, when I walk back up past CVS, I got brownies. I got brownies yesterday. So there's brownies in there. I can make brownies. I got a gingerbread house I need to make that I got from work. I mean, if I can go, I should get home probably about 11:40. I don't know what time it is now, but I should get home if I keep my usual pace and distance, because I've walked this so much, I can kind of gauge, I could probably tell you what time it is just based on the time I left and where I'm at now and how far I walked. That's how much I walked this stuff. I can look at the clock now, it's 11:06. Yeah. So I could be home, showered, dressed, redressed, and ready to go probably by noon. Get out, go to storage, drop the stuff off at Goodwill, eat something, throw something in my belly, nothing serious, just a little something in my belly to keep me going and just get out in it, and I'm not even considering like going to the beach or anything, which I should, drive down the coast or something like that, go to the museum. I'm not even thinking about that stuff. I don't know why, because I want to be productive. Anyway, and there's probably some chores I can do. Doing some stuff with a financial advisor. Would be nice if I could meet with him today, but there's no sense in meeting. They got things they got to do. I think it's the beginning of the year. Wait for them to get back to me. If they don't, I got some things in the fire, because I'm getting some long-term capital gains tax. It's probably a good problem to have. But the taxes on it, talking to the financial advisor, and it's a cost basis and all that you're gonna have to pay taxes on. You're gonna have to pay taxes on it one way or the other. Either when you pull it out or now. But my idea is I don't want to pay taxes on it now. I want to pay taxes on it when I pull it out, when I don't have this base income. It puts me in a higher tax bracket. If I pull it out when I'm not making any money, once I retire at 70 and I start pulling that money out, once I retire at 70 and I start pulling that money out and my income is like zero, I want the tax to be low if I'm taxed at all. See, and I don't want to pay on it now. Why pay on it now? I'm making blah, blah, blah. But he said, well, the tax rate's going to go up. You might as well pay it now. Tax rate's going to go up. Get it over with. Taxes paid on it. Taxes are paid on. So every year, you got to pay taxes on your capital gain. And I talked to one financial advisor who said he's not even sure why this fund is generating so much capital gain. And then come to find out that a financial plan that was put in place, and I thought it was a one-time thing just for going through probate. Comes to find out, I've been paying this guy $5,000, DWS been kicking him out of whoever, been paying him $5,000 a year to financially advise me, and I didn't even know it. Kind of pissed me off, but that's what it's supposed to do. That's what see the hookahs and stuff, can you see? That's what it's supposed to do. Piss me off and get me turned up. I'm looking at my finances, trying to tighten things down. You can tell by my energy. My energy is good. My energy is good. I feel good. But, and also, I would say about work, it'd be fun. It'd be fun to, or whatever, to use all this energy on me and not use it to do work. To use this energy and attention and time, focus on something that I want to do, on me. So that should be good. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what I do. If I get home and I go to storage, I'm at least go to Goodwill. At least got to go to Goodwill. At least got to do that. And maybe go into storage and take a look. There's a few things I want to do in storage. Maybe I can go up there and just start kind of messing around a little. Yeah. Just get in there and just start something, Just get in there and just start something. Guess I could throw my push cart in the car in case I need it. Move it up and down, move stuff back and forth and all that. So we'll see how that goes. Now, just to get started, once you get started, get in there and get started. I found that you can assess the job that's ahead of you. You say, oh, it's not so bad. You go, oh, okay. Okay. And just to get started, you say, oh, this ain't so bad. And you start gaining momentum and cleaning out that storage. This is stuff I want to throw away. This is stuff I want to do this. Stuff I want to do that too. Get assessment, inventory, take pictures, see what's in there, organize, go over stuff, And the whole idea is to try to dwindle it down. I got paid for 2 of them right now. If I can get it broken down to 1, that'd be good. But I don't know if I can because I got stuff. You got stuff. I don't want it in my apartment. I got stuff. And quite frankly, I want to have quite frankly, I want to have a separate place to keep stuff. I want to have multiple places, especially to keep my data. I'll keep one here, keep one there, keep one there. Just that technology training I had about having remote storage just in case. You don't want them all in the same place. And like right now, if somebody was to break in my house and steal everything, they would get I'm just saying, say something happened and they were to steal all the data out of my house. I got a couple storages offline, other places, but they won't be as up to date. And it goes through my mind, you know, how much can I lose if an incident happened at my most vulnerable spot or situation, and that would be at home. Because right now, in my apartment, I don't have, I have data. I was gonna do a backup, so those hard drives are like just sitting there. They're all in one place, just where they're usually in two places. There's the devices in one place where they're usually in two places. And even if it's just, you know, there, the fact that it's in two places makes a difference. So I definitely got to do that. I'm definitely going to do that now that I think about it. We definitely going to go to storage today. So I'm going to get back. I'm going to get dressed, throw on my work clothes, my work nasty clothes. I don't want to call them nasty work clothes because they ain't really nasty. But the work clothes that I wear every day, the same ones every day for weeks sometimes. And so, but except for when I go on Wednesday, that's when I, you know, kind of get dressed up or put on some stuff. So, yeah, if we can do that, that'd be good. If we can do that, that'd be really good. If we can do that, that'd be good. See, that'd be something to do. That'll be a good day. And if I can spend a good chunk of time doing that, that'd be cool. This little bridge trips me out. Can you see it? Can you see it? This little bridge trips me out. Remember we walked down by the other end. Now we're up farther, closer to whatever. See, this camera doesn't flip around, so I can't really see what you're seeing. I wonder if I go like this. So I can't even do that right now. Let's see. Hit that like that. Let's see if I go like, there we go. Don't like that fingerprint. Can you see that? Can you see the bridge a little bit? Now you can see the bridge. See it? Now you can see it. See? But anyway, hopefully I'm holding it at this view. See, right now I like this view. Kind of looking down on me, but I kind of like this view. But I can't, I think I don't know if I'm holding up too high or too low or whatever, but it looks like it's doing pretty good. So if I can get in there and get that storage going, I'll be good. If I can get in there and get that storage, just get it, you know, just start a little something. That'll make me feel better about taking the day off, because I do regret taking the day off. I really do. Well, I do. Well, I can really regret it. Let's just say that. So far, I'm on pace not to regret it. So far, I'm on a pace to not regret it. I mean, I done put things in place. If I was still laying in bed, if I'd have ate and went back to bed, that would have been good. But right now, I'm on pace to actually have a good day. You know, I'm not too far behind. Of course, laying in the bed this morning kind of put me behind schedule. And then getting up and getting out walking kind of has me back on schedule. Having this talking it out, you know, sunshine, being out and talking it out, definitely it helps to put me back on schedule. Keep my energy, keep my mojo up, keep me, you know, feeling energized or motivated or moving or active. My weight should have been lower, but I had a Yeah. I ate them boxes of candy last night, got up, and got the rest of them, ate the rest of them in the bed. Not good. Today is probably gonna be a little something of the same. But I'm gonna try, because part of taking the day off too is to indulge. It is to indulge, but I don't want to say in moderation. What the hell is indulging in moderation? I've been doing that during the days I'm not supposed to indulge. Indulge in moderation. So, it's gonna be a little something. But if I can get home and get in that storage, here's the place where I came when I passed out, busted my teeth up. See, my lip is still ripped. Here's the emergency room that I came when that happened. Drove right in there, parked in there. My lip was ripped. The guy said he was like the only one there or something, blah, blah, blah. He stitched it back up. He said, "You're lucky you came in here when nobody's here and he can take his time to do it. But I think I need to go back. Probably need cosmetic surgery on it. Now I understand what cosmetic surgery is. It's not always, it's not always that older female or older male nowadays getting their face made to look younger. It's actually reconstructing parts or helping out. And this only won't even be on my lip. It won't even be cosmetic because there's sensitivity or something going on with it. There's definitely a sensitivity or something going on with it to where I can feel that it's not, it's not like totally healed. I mean, it's healed, but there's something going on. There's sensitivity there that shouldn't be there. And it doesn't swell up, but there's something in there. And it needs to be looked at. So that's that. So we're gonna see what we do today. I'll go home, I'll look around the apartment, I'll see this, see that. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make that run. Go home. You see, I go, it's a mantra. I'm gonna keep saying what I'm doing. I go home, in my mind, this is what I do in my head. Is there something on this now? I'm just doing it this way. I'm gonna go home, shower, weigh myself. I'll probably be 210, 8, if that, if not 211 something. Because I know I did bad things. And if I could just exercise some moderation tonight, that would help. But we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Jip Renegade, like my Renegade. Think of some other stuff I could take to storage to help clean out the apartment. Yeah, I'm just trying to strategize it now. Because there's not much in my apartment anyway. That's the way I roll. There's not much in my apartment anyway. I mean, there's a few things I'd have to do to tearing down the studio, but that'd be fun. I'll document that. That would be fun. Got a futon in there that I may or may not keep. It could be disposed of or not. I'm not sure if it's worth keeping. The glider is big. The table. The bed. The bed frame, I can take apart. Another table that folds, a couple chairs. The chairs, they're big. We'd have to do something with them. But I'm thinking about, I don't know why I'm thinking about it. Well, I do know why. I just don't want to speak it into fruition. Like strategizing as if I got to move. I've been in this apartment for over 20 years. Since they renovated it, I completely love it now. It's just perfect for me. It's just absolutely perfect. But I'm confident with my 800 credit rating and my income and assets, it won't be hard for me to get another apartment. And hell, it might even be better for me to just go ahead and buy something. You know, even though, I still make the argument that buying, I'm sure it's pluses and minuses. Because you gotta, you fix everything yourself and this and that. Fargo. So, that's that. That's that. All right, I think I'm done. Swing on y'all 2 times. For me, for the bump. For every mental particle that has ever existed in any atom in this or in any universe that ever was, is, or will be, a totality of it all, the theory of universe. Hypothesis of all as one. My name is Jeffery. Go Steelers. Go Mason Rudolph. Go Steelers. Go Mason Rudolph.